What are temporary structures? Temporary structures are structures which are erected to fill a temporary need lasting for hours, days, weeks, and sometimes even months. They are used more often than not in our industry than permanent structures. Now, there are different kinds of temporary structures that we build in our business, such as stages, scaffolds, marquee tents or German tents, ground supported trusses or box trusses, and roof trusses. Now, there are various things to keep in mind before and when building temporary structures, such as number one, planning and risk assessment. The greater the risk, the greater is the level of planning required. So, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Analyze the risk at hand and come up with an action plan. Number two, training. Insist on product training from your employer or manufacturer before setting up a structure. This is absolutely crucial. Surveying. Survey the site before you begin the setup and make sure that the event area is completely leveled for smooth setup and dismantling. Inspection. Inspect all components for signs of wear and tear before setup and dismantling. Damaged components, if any, should be discarded. Packing. Use plywood sheets underneath every screw jack so that the loads are evenly spread out. This is very good for outdoor structures. Leveling. Level the structure in accordance with the manufacturer's guidelines. Use the spirit level or tube level to do so. Think in triangles because the triangle is the most stable shape in the world. Hence, always check the diagonal measurements of the structure when setting up, as even the slightest error can cause a twist in the structure. Weather. Monitoring weather conditions is absolutely critical and essential, especially when working outdoors. Always use sufficient amount of ballast or counterweights, especially when building scaffolds and trusses. Always only use agronet when cladding outdoor structures because agronet has high wind permeability. Do not use black cloth under any circumstance. Ballast. In the absence of water or concrete ballast, use pegs or ground anchors to secure the structure to the ground. This applies to tents and trusses. Earthing. Make sure that the structure has sufficient earthing to prevent the risk of electric shock to people. Fire safety. Insist that your employer provides you with basic fire safety training and make sure that fire extinguishers are available on site and are clearly marked for easy identification. Personal protective equipment or PPE. Use PPE like helmets, safety shoes, safety jackets or high visibility jackets, and a full body harness with a shock absorber and fall arrest system. Anyone that climbs the structure any higher than 2.5 meters should wear a harness. So to sum up, I would like to say that safety is about people, it's about education, it's about risk assessment, it's about certified equipment, and about using common sense. Safety is paramount. It begins with teamwork. It means no accident. It's a choice that you make, and the key to safety is in your hands.